We throwing money in the airline. We in there. We jigging with a hammer, now we like. We in there. We throwing money in the airline. We in there. We jigging with a hammer, now we like. We in there. We throwing money in the airline. We in there. We jigging with a hammer, now we like. We in there. Throwing money in the airline. We in there. We jigging with a hammer, now we like.
It's a pinnacle code, living on a killer code. Never tell me different stories when it comes to killer code. Everybody pinnacle, never tell me killer code. Everybody coming from the hood on a kidnapping. Everybody stacking by the same cause you never know the stories that are coming from the same plot, living in a pinnacle. Yeah.
We throwing money in the airline. We in there. We jigging with a hammer, now we like. We in there. We throwing money in the airline. We in there. We jigging with a hammer, now we like. We in there. We throwing money in the airline. We in there. We jigging with a hammer, now we like. We in there.
Coming with a ski max, bitch with a BB. I got a 4-4 with a 4-0. Coming in with some mojo with a Gucci bag.
We in here, one don't get, and we ain't fit, can't get in here. We getting lit in here. I don't care, and the girls dancing everywhere. The bottle popping everywhere, the money overflowing
Everywhere, designers everywhere, designers everywhere.
We throwing money in the airline.
We in there.
We jigging with a hammer, now we like.
We in there.
We throwing money in the airline.
We in there.
We jigging with a hammer, now we like.
We in there.
We throwing money in the
Airline, hey.
We jigging with a hammer, now we like. We in there.
This young T,
Young and young.
young thug, young
No, young too.
dog, young Nick,
Young Neil. Kitchen with your house. Young Neil. Sons of kitchen with your pitching. Repetition. With your words and mission, so I question my intention. Whoa, throw that bar. We're in there.
We jigging with a hammer, now we like. We in there. We throwing money in the airline. We in there. We jigging with a hammer.
Welcome to another live stream. Welcome to another great Money Sunday, week 10.
Rich millionaire,
Week 10, 10 weeks, 10 straight Sundays. You know what time it is, bruh. Time to get to that money. Time to get to that money. Bro, I am motivated. I am pushed on a new level. Like, can we get a 1 in the chat if you love stocks? Savannah, can you put a 1 in the chat if you love stocks? If you love making money. Put a 1 in the chat. I'm waiting.
rich millionaire.
Anyways, we're about to go crazy. We're about to go crazy. Ain't none to it. It's straight to business. This live stream is gonna be straight to the business. No Gucci light, no Gucci glasses on today. It's gonna be straight business. You hear me? I got the eye protection on. We're getting straight to the business.
Oh my God!
Oh man, see, Savannah, you disappointed me. You didn't drop the 1 in the chat. So she's not ready for this knowledge. She's not ready for the knowledge I'm about to drop on y'all heads.
What the hell? Oh my God! No way!
So today, it's gonna be a different live stream. I'm gonna try to keep it short, even though I always tell myself that. I always try to keep. My goal is to keep it under an hour. I always go over, but I got an actual timer because you can see my bed behind me. I'm washing my sheets. So once that's done, the live stream is done. But I got some great, valuable information I want to share with y'all. I want to walk y'all through. I'm on the YouTube. We're gonna be doing a review today. It's gonna be a review today. And for this review I'm about to do, it's gonna be awesome. Let me do a little quick peek on what I'm gonna be reviewing or reacting to. But I'm gonna, give you examples of, what the video goes through.
Capital goes through these exact 5 levels. You know, most people get stuck at level 3 and never
Danger zone.
Let me show you where you are and how to move up, because level 3, that's where most trading careers go to die.
All right. Oh, you see that? This the 5 levels of day trading competence. So this is a powerful, great video. I'm gonna be reviewing it towards the end, but before we even get to the video, we're gonna get straight to it. We're gonna get to the stocks. We're gonna ask ChatGPT what happened in the market. But let's start off with the earnings report. Yeah. I'll get there. Earnings calendar. So for the week of March and March 9th through March 13th, no earnings this Friday. It's looking like a quiet weekend except for Bumble. Bumble's dropping earnings. Shit, selling, dating. Out here pimping. Bumble's a pimp out here. Ooh, Dollar General's dropping earnings. That's a big one. I'm invested in Dollar General's. Dick's Sporting Goods, low-key a sleeper. Dick's Sporting Goods. I'll buy a tennis racket and some tennis shoes for actual tennis. And let's see, over the past few, a year to date. Past year, just been consolidating, not doing shit. Price, really last year to this year, did not go nowhere. But look at CDG. We've been showing growth. We've been seeing push above. Can we push to that 200? Past 5 years, you can see 2023, we're at highs. I think we're gonna be pushing back to those highs, in the coming up year. But that's the earnings report for the week of March 9th through the 13th. Don't see too much. Not a lot of. Oracle's dropping earnings. I almost missed out on Oracle. They dropping earnings for the past year. Man, Oracle has literally just crazy pumped and then dumped. But I'm gonna look into. You know what? I ain't done this in a while. Let's do Oracle. RCL Oracle. This is called, when I do this, is the back end of the paperwork. I'm doing the back end stock analysis. Great tool. Hi. What you doing? So right now, as you can see, I'm looking into the income statement. The financials are important. Get out of my face. The financials are important, right? So we're looking into Oracle. Let me pop Oracle in the chart too. Oracle, I do got Oracle. Where Oracle at? Right here. It's been a roller coaster ride for Oracle, especially in the last 12 months. Oracle's been on a roller coaster. Look at that roller coaster, and I'm gonna refresh it. But let's go back to the financials first before we get into the technical. So as you can see, our operating net income has been growing for the past few years, 30% for 12 months. Let's see on the quarterly. You can see quarterly, the Q1. They're about to drop their Q3 earnings because I think they have a different fiscal year. And as you can see, last time their net revenue increased by 94%, which is great. This is good, but stock keeps just dropping. Let's look at the free cash flow. Look at that. Free cash flow has frozen up. Dividend share, they still have the share dividends, which is great news. And now you can see, let's look at their balance sheet. Let's see the total assets. They're at $205 billion. This is in billions. And then total liabilities, $275 billion in liabilities. This is long-term debt, long-term leases, short-term. And then let's look at their, what's it called? Shareholders' equity is $30 billion. And And then look at how much total debt they have. That's big. They have around 124 billion dollars in debt. That's crazy.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy to say. It's crazy to look at. But as you can see, something pinched me. But as you can see, they have been with their debt though. It's like it's been growing. Total debt has been growing. Why? Why is their debt growing? All right, let's go into cash flow. Cash flow, net income. As you can see, operating cash flow seems to be growing. Cash flow investment, negative. Maybe that's why it's. Let's you know what? ChatGPT, give us a better summary. Give me a summary on RC income statement. Boom. Oh, okay. You got 2 responses. Here's a short-term Oracle income statement based on most recent fiscal results. They net income highlights revenue of $53 billion annually, mainly from cloud services. Okay, operating income shows strong operating margins, net income around 10 billions annually. Profitability, operating margin is 40, very strong for a software company. Net margin is 20%. So the trend. Okay. Let's ask it about balance sheet. Give me I'm gonna say summary about the balance sheet. Okay, so total assets, major components, goodwill, property, data centers, cash, short-term investments, about 11 billion, liabilities, sheesh, long-term debt, about 100 billion plus, deferred revenue and other obligation about cloud subscription, shareholders equity, about 20 billion. I'm gonna lie, everything's wrong. This is terrible. Because the balance sheet is actually, total asset is actually let's look at the annually balance sheet. It's 200 billion right now. That's not correct. The current. Look at this source for UTAB 2025. Where it's getting its info from. Okay, whatever. I'm not gonna trip. Key takeaways: large asset base driven by acquisitions and cloud infrastructure. High debt levels compared equity. Strong cash generation helps debt support the debt. Balance sheet reflects heavy investments in the cloud AI centers. Oracle is financially strong but leveraged. Use a lot of debt. Debt is manageable because the company generates strong cash flow. If you want, I can give you All right, so that's pretty much a more deep dive into Oracle. Oracle is it a buy? Question mark. Let's go to the technical analysis of Oracle, and it's been line sliding. Let's go to the monthly right quick. As you can see, the monthly, this shit's been on a tear.
Brother.
Being pooped, it's getting cooked, it's going down, down, down. It ain't going nowhere. But we are back. I think it is long-term resistance right here, as you can see. You're on the weekly chart, on the daily, like a resistance right here. Back in it. Back in it. But you know what? F all that, because that shit too far out. See that price is currently right here. We have a resistance support level. Resistance support level. I can drag all this shit all the way over here. Resistance was a support at one point. Then it was resistance again. The support level was back in this goofy range. So is this indication? But all that high debt though. All that high debt. Something to look out for. A lot of high debt. Really, I don't see any play occurring. The only way this would be manageable to get into, or I like to get into, is if we break this level and come back and retest it, then we can see continuation. But right now, we are on a downtrend. This shit going down. Down, 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 down. It's down, down, down. Daily trend is down. This is down, down, down. Going downtown. So another thing I'm about to do is I'm about to do this daily of how, like, it's more like practice. It's not like back testing. It's more going to be like kind of like taking detailed notes.
Brother.
Not for real. Check on my time. Good on the time ski. But as you can see here, boom, boom, boom. Yeah, just gotta wait for price to really test that. I want to see a breakout before, then retest it in continuation. I want to see a breakout. So right now, if you want to sell or buy this resistance first breakout, that's going to be a C trade, you know. So not a lot of risk to it, not a lot of risk, you know. But retest is where, you know, we'll turn into our golden A, you know what I'm saying, A+ setup. And then as you can see here, so how would I traded this a few weeks ago, right? This I'm gonna start doing this. I'm gonna start doing this, right? This is more for my practice of me kind of going back into the chart. Chart's gonna be visible. It's gonna be hindsight trading, and it's gonna be what's it called? It's gonna be hindsight trading. I'm gonna call it hindsight trading. I'm gonna put that on my notebook. Hindsight trading. What can I? And then I'm gonna take notes on like what steps I could have taken and what my mental, you know, what I'll be thinking. So hindsight trading review. Hindsight trading review. That's a big one. That's a big one. Hindsight trading review. So this is where I'm gonna do this on a daily, where I go back to any price, any stock, and see like, okay, where I'm gonna take notes. I'm gonna take notes on where I could have traded it and where are my stops and where's my stops and where is and entries entries. So this is kind of to like not predict the market, but like kind of work on my trading into like kind of taking that what's it called, gambler, not even gambler, that opium out of it, the emotions out of it on the business side. You know, just improve on my trading for real. So like right here, boom, I can see on a daily, all the price pushed this. We failed here, right? Boom. But we had the support. Price kind of broke below this level. We're underneath support. We are underneath the support level. Price came underneath support level. Let's go on a 4 hour. See a better price came underneath support level. That's indication. And it made a lower low, lower than this low. And you see price push back above this level. So our initial entry would have been on this 1 hour. Initial entry would have been here, but would have been stomped out. But there's another entry here. And then our stop. Where would our stop be? See price pushes back through. Our stop is here, TP here. And you can hold to the next resistance, or we could have held all the way and got a 40-point play. So back to daily. Price broke the daily support. You see that? And price was underneath all the EMA, SMA, and the 200 V, WAP, all that good shit. Then we go into 4 hours. You can see this is our indication underneath support. Price underneath support made the slower low, and then it broke back above here. So this entry right here, that's our C entry, right? That's the C entry. What's a C entry? So C entry is going to be less risk because, you know, a retest sometimes, if a retest occurs when sometimes it can push way below it and not, you know, it's more on a aspect of when price hits here. This is our C. This is a C entry. This is our B. This is the B setup right here. Price is tapping it, continuing down, but then price fell and broke above that, but we broke below it. As you can see right here, this is where our A plus entry starts, because when price comes back below the support, because it's the breakout, retest, and continuation. Our continuation is where is our A plus setup. And let's say we bought it here and we kept it at the B level, right? Price going below here. Price breaking lower lows on a smaller time frame. See, let's go on a smaller time frame. Go on a small time frame. Price creating lower lows in a small time frame. This is when we start to add, like here, we get lower. This is when we add right here. Add, boom, TP hit. Then we can hold, decide to hold it. Then we could get more out of it. That's pretty much my little hindsight trading with Katembo David. Yes, that's gonna be in every freaking live stream where I'll go back and see the opportunities, right? See the opportunities. But right now we are here. The current mindset is here. We are still in this channel support. Price broke a little bit of this. We go on a small time frame. See that price had this, like, you know, support right here / resistance now, and it's within the channel. So scalping is okay within this channel, but for me, I recommend to wait until price is where it's a good support level and resistance level to get into anything too serious. And look at me, I'm just back on time. Just, oh my gosh, see, this is why I love trading so much. But with that, let's go into the Forex Factory news, our macroeconomic news. As you can see, Monday and Tuesday, we're not going to have any economic reports, but on Wednesday, there's going to be the core CPI, CPI year over year and month over month. So it's gonna be really crazy on Wednesday. Expect some movement, especially on the big materials like dollar, maybe SPY or USP 500. Maybe you might see, SPY 500. Maybe you might see some movement on that on a macro level, or maybe movement on the dollar, gold. So that the unemployment claims can affect this. These news might affect that. Unemployment claims on Thursday, and then Friday is gonna be core PCE price index, all this stuff. You got jobs openings, consumer sentiment. So for like this week, a lot of the news is gonna be towards the end of the week. So expect some volume, especially if you're trading like gold, you're trading the dollar, forex. So expect a lot of movement with that towards the end of the week. But with the stock, when we talk about the Munyon, as I started doing last week, I do a weekly recap of what happens within the what's it called? What happened with the Mag 7? So this is the Mag 7 recap, and how I did and what I think happened. And I gotta hurry up though, I ain't gonna lie. So this part is gonna be quick, because I still gotta do what's it called? Review that video. All right, let's do it. All right, so starting off with Facebook, this is the weekly recap. So Facebook, beginning of the week, Monday, broke the daily resistance. Broke it, but it failed to continue above because the daily resistance, ain't gonna lie, I definitely should have moved it up more like within there. Let's see, because I did take a trade on this. Daily resistance is around this level. But I think I bought price when he broke this within here, but price failed and the resistance kept strong, and took an L on that, and there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with being wrong. You just got to get out. Don't get emotional about it. My train of thought was, price has been holding this hourly resistance for since almost mid-April, mid-February, and we finally broke that. And my train of thought, I thought price was going to continue push above, but we can see fairly clearly failed. But it's not all over, because this might be just earlier indication on the upside. This still is a good, strong, as you see, we have volume here, still are above the SMA VMA, but we are above the resistance here. So I feel like this might be a what's it called, a breakout / indication. This might be our indication, so we might be playing for the continuation. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be playing for the continuation, or price can fall below the support, and this might be our play. Our TP is gonna be here. So if price comes back above this level right here, we are definitely buying. And this TP 1, 2, 3, just like that. So that's what Meta. That's my little recap on Meta. Literally broke out Wednesday morning, took the buy, but price failed to continue upwards, and that's okay. That's a part of trading. That's why we have to use risk management. Then seeing this daily candlestick too, look good, broke that. This is a daily resistance right here. We put it here. It's a daily resistance, but this is also the major daily resistance. This is a resistance within this range, but it's never too late. And then we got this indicator right here, but this is making higher highs, higher high. And if price comes below here, we might be seeing it trying to retest these levels. And we got 2 levels to test. But moving on to Microsoft, as you can see with Microsoft, price broke out of this within the channel because it's in this support resistance channel. After selling off, it got pooped on for the past few weeks, but as you can see, price is trying to push back above this resistance right here, and it's on the daily. It's not too bad. Like I can move the resistance here, and then this could be our indication, but I see this more of a support right here as a resistance point. I don't know. 14 hours. There's a 4 hour, and then here's a higher small time frame on hourly. Price did break, retested, and continued on. You might see price push above here to 420. It's gonna be our target next week. But maybe, you know, it's not too late to get into some C setups, C low minimum risk trades here, and we can see, you know, if we need to add if price has the more momentum going upwards on Microsoft. That's what I saw. Microsoft, then Tesla. Tesla has been at this support, not doing much, just consolidating, boom. Brown, money called me. Money's calling me. Money calling me. All right, as you can see here, we have indication too. We have indication on a small time frame. Then look, you have the support level. Sorry guys. My money, texting the money. But back to what I was saying here. You can see price definitely broke. Price shows this is a sign of what's it called, indication here. Broke up back into the channel. If you know, think we might stick. So this is a continuation. So I might see an A+ setup right here. And then this made a lower low. So last time we definitely gonna see sell-offs here. I like it. I like where Tesla's at. But this is supposed to be it's supposed to be a recap. Why am I going in so much detail? Tesla did not do anything. Next, Google. Google broke below the support, but it pulled back into it. So my thing is, I think Google might continue downward. Maybe push the 270 level. I'm not a market predictor. I'm a market participator. I'm not getting too much detail on the recaps. Let me just review on the 4 hour. Google is underneath the SMA and VMA. We're under that. We're under it. So we might see some, you know, Google push, and we are. This is this is a good C plus setup, C plus setup, where we are just selling underneath support, and then not a lot of risk behind this trade, but Google's in a great place to take a sell. If we go even on a smaller time frame, price has been making low lows. If Google breaks above this, okay, cool, but it's definitely a C. A C trade. We don't have any big any indication, any big indication, but what I'm saying, it's a breakout, and a breakout for me, that's a C plus. That's a C trade. That's a C setup trade. C setup trade. Moving on to Apple. Apple was on a slow uptrend, but as you can see, we definitely failed to create higher highs. Failed. Now, can this be our continuation from this indication right here? And then if we break below this support level, are we able to break the slower low? Are we going to be able to break the slower low? Or price is going to do what's doing above, failing, getting higher highs, right? Failed high. This is a new high, lower high, equal. Let's see, lower low. But this is like not the lower low it wanted, but it failed to create a higher high. So as you can see, it might be a B setup coming up. We have indication. We have our indication and price. I see good momentum. So yes. Yep, we have our indication. Boom. It's supposed to be it's funny. I refresh my chart so much, like even my old charts be still cleaner in your fake ass gurus, like more up to date than a fake ass guru. These are week old. These are old, man. These are week old. I'm supposed to do a recap. So as you can see, we saw Amazon break. So this is our C setup, break. Price breaks the what's it called? Price breaks the resistance. That's our C setup buy. I got into it, ain't gonna lie, but I did not hold long. I don't know why I got out. Well, because I was probably getting cooked in other aspects of the market. But Amazon right now, as you can see, Amazon is on the way to be in the golden A plus setup territory, right? A plus golden territory. So we see this indication, boom, above major resistance, right? We've been at this major resistance for a couple weeks now, damn near all of February. But now we're gonna be smelling, sniffing, waiting. We are waiting. We are waiting. We are waiting. We are waiting on that retest. So This is gonna be a B setup, right? B setup. Price hits here. We're gonna get into it. And then if it fails, okay, it fails, but continuation, yeah, A setup. A setup. So, and this is a review. This is not even the new. I should my charts be up to date, fool. Like my charts be up to date. And back when NVIDIA, like I always say with NVIDIA, it's been consolidating, not doing shit. So NVIDIA is a scalping tool. I say it's a scalping tool, nothing long term as of yet. We haven't broken out of this channel for the past. I got this right here. Tell me that's, oh my God. Since July. We've been in this since July. That's almost 200 days. 200 days, gang. 230 days. Still in this channel. Sheesh. Sheesh. That's the power of just refresh. The power of just finding better other instruments to trade. Because that's the thing. Like we might love NVIDIA, we might love Apple, we might love, if it's not giving you the opportunities, the good opportunities to make some yoink, some bread, it's not worth it, for real. It is not worth it. So now let's go back to Meta. So instead of this is going to be the new outlook. See if I see anything new. You can see it's going to monthly. Get distracted. All right. Let me finish this. Cause man, I might have a part 2 tonight. Part 2 live stream. I might have a part 2 live stream where I go and talk about, review the video regarding the levels of trading competence. Boom. Now we are on Meta. You can see Meta. Break this down like a fraction. Meta on a daily, we still see this pinpointed at this resistance level. It's gonna be our support. Be our support right here. Resistance, support and resistance, support, whatever. Then you go on a smaller time frame. We have other supports, right? This is like, I'm gonna say 4-hour time frame. This is another resistance. We created this resistance where price is bouncing within this channel. A larger time frame. This is the major channel right here, but currently I can't speak. Currently, price has created its own another channel where it broke out. So we got our we got our what's it called? Our indication, but correction definitely failed. Correction failed. Correction failed. I like the green. I like the green. Oh, feels green. Boom. Failed correction. But that's nothing to be expected because we still are within the channel. So price definitely tapped out here. And as price gonna continue downward because this might be a C setup right here. Price breaking below this, 4-hour resistance / daily resistance right here. Yeah, right here. So that's how I'm looking at on Microsoft. I mean, on Meta. That was Meta. Moving on to Microsoft. As you can see with Microsoft, we are been on a downtrend on a monthly. Even on a weekly, it's been not looking good. Daily either. Not even the best slide. Not the best slide, right? So hindsight is 2020, but we can learn from the past, right? We can learn and see what decisions are made. So we have our daily resistance here and our support, right? Then we're going to smaller time frame. Smaller time frame. Going smaller time frames. You can see price showed indication for downside, but we're going to hourly. Hourly, there was a level of resistance within the channel. Nothing crazy. Price broke this resistance that's been creating since mid-February. Price might go and test this 420 level. Then we're gonna see if there's actual, any real movement for real. But that's Microsoft. That's why I see it Microsoft. It testing this 420 level within this week. And then we have Tesla. Tesla. You're seeing pullbacks occur. Seeing pullbacks occur with Teziante. Going to Teziante on a weekly outlook. We're on a downtrend. This is the downtrend. But with price. Let's see. Okay. Tesla's on a downtrend with our daily support right here. And Tesla, which is comfortably at daily support. Say this is our resistance, but what's the resistance when this shit is just on a, I can just draw the trend line down. It's the trend line. It's down. But I see one thing though, a lot of people won't see. Tesla is holding this resistance. I mean, this support level so well. Like Tesla is holding this support level so well. Holding it, right? Barely broke through it. And on a smaller time frame, see if we can see any opportunities, smaller or other like, resistances and supports. I'm not really too keen. I don't see anything that stands out where price is definitely being held at. But as you can see, Tesla is staying underneath this trend line, and you know it's near support level. So C entry. Do that. C entry with a support level might be an opportunist, and this is on a smaller time frame. This for this hourly support. This is our little indication. More little indication. More indication. So I see Tesla maybe breaking out, giving us C setup. Let's go Google. Google. Uh-oh. Is this the pullback? Is this the start to the beginning and the end to the beginning to the end? Whatever the saying is. We have our support there. I put resistance here. Really not the best of resistances. Support. Resistance. Boom. You can see Google's on a downtrend. This is on a daily. This is a downtrend. We ain't gotta hide it. It's a downtrend. Going on hourly. See if we got more opportunities. Google held price here. But what I'm saying is another C opportunity available. So low risk opportunity. It's a breakout. You know, breakouts are never gonna fly. It's like we have no guidance, right? A breakout, there's no guidance. Like here, let's say price breaks out here, right? Get into here or here. See, you got faked. Let's say you get out here and you have nowhere to gauge. We're like, okay, this is where I get out, right? We have nowhere to get out at. You know what I'm saying? So this is why I call it a C setup, because we don't know where to get out. That's why I prefer a correction. You know, trading a correction. That's my A setup, because I know exactly where I'm gonna hit my TP and future TPs. Let's go to Apple. Hey, dude, Apple. Let's go to monthly. Also, not greatest. I'll look on a higher time frame. This is a bearish engulfing like crazy. The weekly. Apple. Dapple. Holding this goddamn resistance, say. Right. Can I click on that? Right here. Look at that. And I can put a high, lower high, high, lower high, high, lower high on a 4-hour time frame. Boom. So you might see some opportunity. Get in on a. This might be an opportunity for, you know, because we got indication though. So, you know, we might see a opportunity right here. I see it. I see it. Go on the. Here's my camera. Go to low. Perfect. I'm sitting up. As you can see, We got 6 minutes left. Sheesh. Time do fly when you're having a good time. Let's go back to Apple. This is indicator. So this is our latest indication right here. Boom, it's indication. So is there a possibility of continuation? We got indication down here too. Price holding that support. We're back near it too. We're back near support again. Smaller time frame. Price breaking that. That's a C setup. That's another C setup. C setup. Nope. C setup. Amazon. Let's go to Amazonsky. Amazonsky on the monthly. Not looking good.
Brother,
As you can see, get it off. You can see. This is a weekly. Marking up the weekly. Marking up the weekly. Up the weekly. Oh yeah. The weekly. Marked up the weekly. Give me a different point of view too. Consolidating. Damn, I marked up weekly by accident, but it shows me a different point of view. Point of view. Point of view. Trading can be scary sometimes, man. But nevertheless, still have opportunity. It still can be. Price was still being held. This level. But at that level, broke it. Now we have our scary things. I think still a chance to retest this level. Looking at it, dang. That's the true support right there. Price can bounce off of it too. Price has bounced off of it. 1, 2, 3. Get Is it gonna bounce off again or continue downward? Crazy, scary things. Going to NVIDIA. Look at NVIDIA on a weekly. Let me put the support resistance on the weekly too, because this shit right here is powerful. Higher time frame. Daily. Boom. Same story. Same story. Got indication. Indication. Yeah, this since it's above here. Scalper's dream, man. NVIDIA is a scalper's dream. That's how I look at it. NVIDIA is right now is scalper's dream. It's moving up and down, up and down, up and down. In these 4 hours, hourly out. Let's see. Price also being held here. NVIDIA. Gotta put the support, resistance. There we go. With that, that's the markup of the Mag 7. We got Microsoft. We got Meta. How Meta looks. Microsoft. Tesla. Google. And Amazon. And lastly, we have NVIDIA. Here's our plays. So NVIDIA, I don't see anything except for like maybe a C setup that needs support. Amazon also might be a C. This might be a sale still, but way price broke. And then this level is just very powerful because past a few times it bounced off of it. So they're gonna bounce. I'm gonna wait for like a candlestick confirmation. Get into it deeply because if we have that candlestick confirmation, we might go crazy. Apple, yes, there's a C setup, low support. Unless price wants to push back above and test level or break above these. Google also C setup underneath support. Just trading that breakout. Thing is with breakout, it's a C because there's no correlation between a correction. We have no direction. Try me accidentally. Tesla also C setup on the sell side. There's no really major indication. Feels a little bit. Then with Microsoft, yeah, maybe Microsoft testing this 420 level above, or I just this. We already have indication below the support. Then with Meta is definitely a B level sell here, especially underneath this support because it's been playing around, it's been consolidating. So never know. Trading is patience, and that's most of the game. But with that though, I might come back with level 2, man. I had large plans to review this video right here, a very powerful video by SMB Capital. Like, I'm gonna share this in the group chat on Discord. Feel free to join the Money Moves greatest Discord. Especially me, I'll be giving y'all game. Game be don't be free. Still gotta listen. You still gotta pay attention. Still gotta pay attention. Me. Oh, I gotta review these. Oh my gosh. I gotta review these. Oh man. Stuff right here. Got this in the chat. If you don't know your level, no, talk to me about trading. All right. Just drop that in the chat. That's it, man. Uganda Trades is out of here. Man, it's been a great live stream. But guys, you know what time it is, man. I love y'all. I gotta go finish my laundry. Look at my back. I wanna go to the range today because the weather feels and looks amazing. Just look at it. Just looks amazing. I want to hit some golf balls. But with that, bro, Uganda Trades is out. I love y'all. And you know, just remember, like, knowledge will find you at whatever level you're at. You know, it's like water always seeks its own levels. If you at level 1 or 5, whatever knowledge you need is gonna find you. With that, Uganda Trades is out of here. Peace.
We jig it with a hammer, now we like. Throwing money in the airline. We jig it with a hammer, now we like.
It's a pinnacle code, living on a killer code. Never tell me different stories when it comes to killer code. Everybody pinnacle, never tell me killer code. Everybody coming from the who's on a kidnapper. Everybody stacking by the same cause you never know the stories that are coming from the same blood, living in a pinnacle.
We throwing money in the airline. We jigging with a hammer, now we like. We throwing money in the airline. We jigging with a hammer, now we like. We throwing money in the airline. We jigging with a hammer, now we like.
Coming with a ski max, bitch with a B-bag. I got a 4-4 with a 4-0. Coming in with some mojo with a Gucci bag.
We in here, one don't get, and we ain't fit, I can't get in here. We getting lit in here. I don't care, and the girls dancing everywhere. The bottle popping everywhere, the money overflowing everywhere, the swags everywhere, designers everywhere.
We throwing money in the airline. We jigging with a hammer, now we like. We throwing money in the airline. We jigging with a hammer, now we like. We throwing money in the airline. We jigging with a hammer, now we like.